Waking up on an auction day knowing that your team has 43 crores in the purse is like you're walking in Switzerland morning with a lot of breeze, coming on your way. But then not buying any player that you craved for, it's like you're walking in a graveyard with bats coming in front of you. Anyways, initially I was very frustrated with the auction. 43 crores. You see, Kasi Vishwanathan sir and the great Stephen Fleming sir, if the same money was with Kavya madam, she would have played kabaddi in that auction table, literally. But I realized one thing. Every time in the auctions, whenever we think that they are going to do something, they have done almost similar to that. Our expectations have always been reached. We craved for Ben Stokes, they gave it to us. We wanted Daryl Mitchell, they gave it. We also wanted Sam Curran, Devon Conway, Rachin Ravindra. We had them in the previous auctions. But this season is completely different. I'm not sure what exactly they're trying to do because a certain Samir Rizvi's memory is still fresh, where he had one big cameo against Rashid Khan smashing 2 sixes, and after that he just disappeared in thin air. We don't exactly know what kind of potential our uncapped players possess right now. All of those are unpopular picks. But what I feel is a sad auction might actually mean a happy tournament. So on that note, I would like to say, let's look forward. We have a lot of exciting players as well. So when Prashanth Veer's name was circulating in social media by our CSK fans, a lot of people told me that he is recommended by our Chinnathala Suresh Raina because he was the one who awarded him the emerging player of the season in UP Premier League. The addition of Prashanth Veer has actually added one new dimension to our batting lineup, is that he can now be the second left-hander along with Shivam Dube. At the top 4, I was craving for a left-hander, so hence I had Venkatesh Iyer in my mind, and they're looking for an all-rounder who could spin the ball. I think Prashanth Veer is a value addition because he can be a floater, he can also come in the power play, and his spin can come in handy, and he can have that partnership with Noor Ahmed. I have seen his videos. He looks to have a very natural bat swing, kind of similar to flamboyant left-handers like Yuvraj Singh, Brian Lara, Adam Gilchrist have possessed. It is too early to put him in the League of Legends, but he definitely has that bat swing and he has a good timer of the ball as well. Kartik Sharma is a kind of hitter who is needed at this particular time because, as we have discussed earlier as well, the opponent team captains have reserved at least 1 or 2 overs of spin when MS comes out to bat at the end. At that situation, I always wanted Indian domestic hitter who could take on the spinners and MS can take on the faster bowlers. If you look at Akil Hossein's pick, that is a like-to-like replacement for Noor Ahmed. If Noor wants to rest or if there is a niggle, you can have someone like Akil Hossein who will walk into this team.
Sarfaraz Khan is a very good backup for Shivam Dube or Deval Brevis in case either of them gets injured or something. He will not make it out of the playing 11, but definitely a good moral boost for him to be a part of the iconic CSK setup. And his jersey celebration Instagram status, that made me emotional as well, looking at the way how it feels for him. Matt Henry, another vintage CSKN. He's back after more than a decade. I'm very happy for him because he's the kind of bowler, hit the deck hard bowler that we are looking for. It's a very good value addition. Rahul Chahar is a kind of a costly pick. He went unsold initially, but I feel he'll come good dead Chepauk surface. Matthew Shott gets some game. Maybe he can pair up with Deval Brevis, but I don't see him walking him directly into the playing 11. But nevertheless, he is a good backup for Deval Brevis.
Regarding the overall auctions, I feel 2 teams are going to take the cherry on the cake. Those 2 teams are the champions in the previous 2 seasons, Kolkata Knight Riders and Royal Challengers. What I personally liked about them in the auction is the clarity they had. They targeted certain players and they went for them all out. They had a very professional auction, to be honest, and I won't be surprised if those 2 teams also do it in the coming seasons because the clarity of thought is there. They have picked horses for courses. There's no aura picks, there is no untested potential, and KKR has a lot of Dwayne Bravo touch in it if you look at it because Matisha Patirana was a disciple of Dwayne Bravo at Chennai Super Kings. So I can see that Bravo SQ touch in that pick. And coming to Bangalore, they are a complete different gravy over the last 2 seasons, last 2 auctions. They have done some masterful picks this season. I was expecting them to go for backups because they almost have a settled playing 12. So I was assuming they'll go for a backup for Devdutt Padikkal, but they have now gone for Venkatesh Iyer, who is another upgrade from what they've already had. Feel that, Venkatesh Iyer will be in the playing 11 and Devdutt will be the backup for him. They've also got Jacob Duffy, who is again the exact replica replacement of their iconic bowler Josh Hazelwood. We all know that in the present Ashes, Josh has been ruled out due to an injury and we're not sure how serious that that is. So buying Jacob Duffy is a masterstroke by them because he's one of the top ranked T20 international bowlers going around the world right now. Now coming to Kolkata Knight Riders, I think their bowling lineup looks very fiery because Patirana going for such big money it's not surprising, but then it's kind of a mixed feeling for me because he was supposed to be nurtured with us. If you remember 2023, MS had a meeting with Patirana's family and he was destined to end his career with us or at least have a long career with us, but then Destiny had different plans. So now he's gone to Kolkata Knight Riders, best wishes for him. But if you look at their bowling lineup, they have Patirana, they also have the iconic spin duo of Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan. They also have the Indian core fast bowling, Harshit Rana and Vaibhav Arora. So their bowling looks pretty much sorted with Cameron Green going there as well. So we'll have to see how exactly their batting combinations work because I feel that, their top order is a little bit brittle, but you never know. They might even make Cameron Green open the innings for them along with Ajinkya Rahane. So looking at Mumbai Indians, they had a complete settled playing 11 before coming into the auctions. But somewhere I read that Quinton de Kock was asked to register in the auctions by a team which he played for. It was Mumbai Indians and they have picked him for a base price. Now this could be two reasons. One, in case Ryan Rickelton has a niggle or is not finding rhythm, they can bring in Quinton de Kock as an immediate replacement for him. And also Quinton de Kock right now is playing international cricket. He's come back from retirement and he's in great form as well. So he can again bring back those glory days for them in IPL 2019-2020 when they won back-to-back. He had a formidable batting partnership with Rohit Sharma. So this could be their plan. The most surprising steal for me was Delhi Capitals going for David Miller. So they already have KL Rahul, Karun Nair, Akshar Patel, Tristan Stubbs. So David Miller, I'm not sure whether he'll be directly getting into the playing 11. And Firoz Shah Kotla being a batting paradise, I think that's a massive steal. I'm not sure still how all of the other teams let him go so easily, but then that's what the mini auction dynamics are. So if he is playing in Delhi, Firoz Shah Kotla, I'm sure is going to have a lot of success. And along with that, the other most surprising buy for me from Delhi Capitals was Ben Duckett. Happy that Ben Duckett finally gets to play IPL. He is having a lot of potential, a lot of success in international cricket. I was hoping to see him in IPL because he's that IPL coded player with a lot of flair and aura. Again, the same thing as David Miller. I don't think he's going to get a chance in the playing 11 directly, but whenever he gets, I hope that he makes the best out of it. Coming to Chennai Super Kings, we usually had Priti Zinta who used to mess our auction plans, and this season we have Kavya Maranji. So
Kavya ma'am was seen laughing after we picked players at a very high price. A very similar thing happened in 2011 mega auctions. A certain owner was laughing and later ended up losing in the hands of the same player.
కావ్య గారు ఏంటండి ఎలా పగబెట్టారు మా మీద? అసలు ఆ నవ్వు నవ్వుతున్నారు చూడండి లాస్ట్ లో. చూసుకుందాం రండి మ్యాచ్ లో అని కూడా చెప్పలేము, ఎందుకంటే మీ టీం చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి చూద్దాం. ఒక్కవేళ పొరపాటున మనం ఏమైనా మంచిగా పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తే మీ మీద, అప్పుడు మీరు నీలాంబరి మా స్టీఫెన్ ఫ్లెమింగ్ పడియప్ప ఇలా వేసి ఇలా కూర్చుంటాం. అది బాగా ఆడితే. కానీ మీ టీం బాగుంది, మరీ థై స్లాబ్స్ వద్దు, చూసుకుందాం.